guys. So, today, I'm just doing a little voiceover because, as I said in my last vid, I'm not very well. And I know that my voiceovers don't do as well on YouTube, but that's okay because they'll be relaxing to someone, hopefully. And I still really like doing them. So yeah, I am just in my bedroom at the moment, and I've got like a little oil heater on. Oh my god, I had a little fog in my throat then. I've got the oil heater on because it's so cold inside today. So cold. My flat runs pretty cold, which is like great for summer and just terrible for autumn and winter. So it's pretty chilly in here, and I'm just gonna sit on the floor in my cardigan and just have a little chat with you guys because it's been a while. And I just wanted to talk about how I've been feeling lately. And hopefully you guys don't mind me having a little bit of a vent, and hopefully it's still relaxing to you guys. I don't want it to not be relaxing or to be too sad or anything like that. So, it is raining outside. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that from this bedroom or not. And if you hear like a clicking noise that's not my mouth, that would be the heater, because it has a timer on. So yeah, I've been feeling kind of, I don't think there's a word for it. If there is a word for it, let me know. But I've been feeling like there's something missing for quite a while now. Yeah, that is a very annoying click that my heater just made. I did not know it was going to be that loud. But anyway, if you don't know I don't know if I've spoken about this in my other videos or not, but me and my partner have been trying to conceive for 3 years now, technically 2.5 years, and then the last half a year, just over half a year, we have not been actively trying because I've been dealing with other health issues that I put forward, and that I'm going to concentrate on before continuing trying to conceive. But I wanted to talk about infertility and what it means to me and how it makes me feel on a day-to-day basis, because some people think that it just affects you as and when you're trying, or it affects you when you do your test and you see you're not pregnant another month in. It is demoralizing. It is almost like you're being rejected in some way by a higher power or something, and it can really dampen your mood. But I want to talk about not feeling alone, and I want people who are in the same boat as me to come across this video and to be struggling to sleep because of the stress and I want to be here to say we're in this together. And in the description bar down below there is my email address if you want to message me, if you need any love, comfort and advice on this situation or anything else, to drop me a message and I will 100% get back to you and we can have a nice nap about it, because we need to support each other. And all my life I've wanted to be a mother. It's something that I have thought about constantly since I was a kid, and that might seem weird to some people. But it was never weird to me because I was a child of abuse. And trigger warning, I will put, if I do post this, I don't even know if I'm going to post this because it might be too personal, but if I do post this, I will put a trigger warning for the topics discussed. But anyway, coming to terms with that takes time. I have so much love to give, and it's difficult because I feel like I have all this love to give. I feel like I'm destined to be a mother. Like I feel it is so strong in my bones that I can't even compare to life where I am not a mother. I can't even imagine or envision what that would be. And I need to really try, because that could be where I end up, and I need to be strong enough, resilient enough to deal with that being a huge possibility. And, you know, this might not be a postable video at all. This is not going to be relaxing. I just needed to talk to someone, and it's difficult to talk to your loved ones because they want to support you, but they usually don't have the right words to say. So it's easier to talk to you guys because either you guys are just not gonna care and I can say what I want, or there'll be somebody out there who understands and reaches out, and that will mean the world. So, but now I give my love to my husband, and I give my love to my cats, and I give my love to